Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Sims 4 LaBARKatory Challenge! Where we are going to be mixing and matching all sorts of different animal genes to see what kind of curious crossbreeds we can create. And look at that tail! Or more, the lack of that tail on this very unique species of bobcat that one of you wonderful interns has gone ahead and brought in just in time for us to go ahead and try mixing its genetics with none other than Johanna the Borzoi. Because why not? Because why not? Do I just simply pick these very important experiments that no doubt cost lots and lots of pixel biology bucks behind the scenes? Do I skirt the ethics board and try to just sort of squint when we wonder whether or not this is science that should be done or not? Perhaps. Perhaps. Did I just go ahead and pull up a random generator, smushing some of your guys' ideas together, and see the alliteration between Bobcat and Borzoi and say, yes, we must do that? Maybe. But you know what? At least I am fueling this chaotic science with the most important ingredient of all, curiosity! So alright guys, today we are going to be mixing and matching the Bobcat genes with none other than the Borzoi. Borzoi? Okay, I'm gonna admit something. I have only once, I almost said never, but I do remember there was one very nervous looking one that I saw once on a leash in a city. But I have never actually met a Borzoi. Borzoi? Okay, I have never met one of these puppers. And I would love to know more about their personalities. I would love to know, have you had experience with this breed? Because they are somewhat of a mystery to me. Where are they the most popular? Where have they come from? Why are they so skinny? What is with their floofy little chest that just makes me want to like give them snuggles and not hugs and just bury my face into their chest and go, oh, it's a good puppy. Oh, it's a good puppy. So if all of you could go ahead and help out with adding to our pixel biology knowledge, I would really truly love to know more about these breeds because I have really not seen them very often. I don't know, maybe my family's Great Danes kind of spooked all of them away, but I very much doubt that Mid-Missouri had any of those guys when I was growing up. Huh. Well, yeah, that's mostly Labrador territory. I'm not gonna lie. But alright guys, so as usual we are going to be snapping on our safety goggles, breaking out our wonderful little checklist to take notes. And you might want to, you know, gloves, what's the other safety gear? Probably some boots, not gonna lie. You want the boots for at least scooping the poop, if not for making sure that you don't have something splash on your feet that suddenly gives you, I don't know, webbed toes. Look, like I said, the times are tough in the financial backing of this chaotic, no doubt slightly villainous science, and we have to make do with what we have. So, like I said, maybe put some duct tape over the holes in your coat, and let's get going, mixing the Bobcat genes of Gamehin, who has been a long-time member of our community and one of our fantastic patrons to help all of these adventures, like, happen. No doubt the safety goggles you're putting on are from her funding, so thank you very much, Gamehin. And Johanna the Borzoi? Yeah, okay, I'll try to figure out how to go ahead and pronounce this poor puppy's breed, so I don't end up butchering it like I do all of the Pokemon and dinosaur names. Carrying on, let's pluck these genes, mix them into a petri dish, and see what kind of curious creatures we can create using some of your guys' names from the comments of our previous videos. And first up here, hello, little Bob Kitten! Wait, Bobzois? Okay, Bobzois sound kind of like an amazing hybrid mix. So hello, little Bobzois! And this is fun. Brittany! Brittany, why are your ears blue? Okay, which one of you did that? Brittany, welcome. I don't know why your ears are blue. We'll have to go ahead and see if you outgrow that. But Brittany here is going to have a hairy, couch potato, loyal personality, which is actually quite adorable. And you know what, Brittany? I can't take this anymore. Whoops. I simply cannot take this anymore. One moment. While we go ahead and really ponder how on earth you got blue fur on your ears, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually... Okay. Borzoi. It's a Russian hunting sighthound? Excuse me? It's a wolf hunter? Johanna! what kind of history lies in your pedigree? Like, I was not expecting that at all. Truly. Huh. Well, we might have to go ahead and see how this mixes with like a wolfhound or a wolf in the future, because wow, I was not expecting that. But let's see if that fabulously unique snoot is going to go ahead and create some really amazing children. Brittany, thank you for joining us as the Bob-Zoe first experiment. And this is one of my favorite parts, pulling up another name from our random comment generator and seeing some of your guys' fantastic suggestions for what kind of curious crossbreeds we could create. And this time, look how cute you are! This time we actually have little Courtney. And Courtney, you suggest a new experiment of making, there we go, of making a moose and a cow. I have to say, that's pretty unique. I like how both of them are, well, okay, a moose has antlers, right? And a cow has horns. Because do moose shed? I don't know if moose shed actually, because that would be exhausting. Have you seen the size of like moose antlers? Yeah, those are antlers, aren't they? Jeez, one of the main characteristics, just in case you didn't know, little Bob-Zoe Courtney, between antlers and horns is that horns are part of the skeleton of a creature. Usually, there's unique exceptions like the pronghorn. We'll talk more about them one day. Ooh, I should make a pronghorn. I should make a pronghorn! What am I doing, Courtney? I definitely should go ahead and I should be having some of these crossbreeds be pronghorns. Anyway, one of the different characteristics between a horn is that the horn is like part of the skeleton of the body, and the antlers are actually made of keratin, same things as your fingernails and your hair, and a bunch of blood vessels to help them grow, and they are regrown every year. There's exceptions on both sides, but overall, that's how it happens, Courtney. And don't worry, you aren't going to grow up with any horns or antlers unless somebody really started messing with the random miscellaneous gene drawer. I probably should sort that thing. All right, let's pull up another name. Courtney, I really like that suggestion too. And then we are going to have none other than, hello, cutie. We are going to have Canadian bird photography. Canadian bird photography. I think we're going to go ahead and we'll call you Canadian. I love that. That's kind of amazing. Fun. Okay, we could end up talking about bobcats. We could end up talking about lynx and the relationship that they have with snow hares in Canada. But I will try to restrain myself. I have already stuffed your ears full of a lot of science today. Remember, antlers, horns, we're going to work on it. Like stalactites and stalagmites. I'm pretty sure I've drilled you guys on stalactites and stalagmites. Enough that you have figured that little saying out by now, but we'll work more on those later. Meanwhile, Canadian, you are going to be a glutton who probably enjoys a lot of poutine, who is jumpy and smart, and you suggest doing a raven and a wolf, or a cat and a giraffe. Well, my friend, it seems you have been spying on some of the genes that we do have inside of our drawers. I cannot do a raven and a wolf, but I could do a raven griffin. Little mythology mixed in there. And a wolf. And we actually do have a giraffe. It's extremely cursed. Okay, if you guys... Okay, you have to really mean it. If you ask for the giraffe, like... You could get the giraffe. I want you to look at this carefully and ask yourself, but do you want it? Let that sit with you. Let that sit with you and take responsibility for whatever you answer. And let's go ahead, and while some of you are clearly working on that mental horrifying assignment, whoops, we're going to come on over and pluck up another petri dish, mix together another lovely puppers, and we have Go-Go! Go-Go Wolfie Wolf Pup. Oh my gosh. We'll go ahead and shorthand that to Wolfie. Oh my gosh, you're in good company for wolf lovers, trust me. And you are going to be a friendly hunter who is loyal. And also, that is hilarious. I have been called many things in my lifetime, Go-Go Wolfie Wolf Pup. I have been called like a chaotic Miss Frizzle. I have been called a explosion of leafy chaos. I have been called a silly goose, but never has anyone compared me to Cruella de Vil because I love spots and dots on animals. And I'm not gonna lie, I love that. I actually think that's hilarious. I have never been compared to Cruella de Vil before. That's amazing. I love you. Thank you very much. Let me see if I can go ahead. I have to figure out how to save that and show Chips. Like, of all of the things to be compared to, Cruella de Vil. Do I need like a spotty animal, like, anonymous, like, recovery center or something? I mean, look how cute they are. I have just been thrown for a loop here. I might be having like a slight like mental whiplash at the moment because I never thought there was a problem with my obsession with spots, but is that how it started? Is that how it started, little Leo? Thank you very much, Will, for your suggestion of the name Leo. Welcome, little Leo. Don't worry, I think I'm still good. I don't think I'm going to turn you into a coat. Trust me, I'm going to take good care of you, Leo. And you are going to be a hunter who is friendly and a couch potato, which is freaking adorable. And I can't believe it, but we're already up on the last of the Petri dishes. Probably a good thing, because I need to have a good sit down and wonder if I am slowly but surely on my way to becoming a Disney villain instead of a Disney princess. Ah, dear. You know, I'll just take for being Miss Frizzle, to be completely honest. And now we are going to go ahead and we are going to bring in Dino Wolf. Like I said, good company with all of the wolves. So we ended up, ironically, with a lot of little wolves and wolf pup variants from a crossbreed that apparently is actually a Russian wolfhound. I'm really glad that I looked that up, but also exceptionally confused because I never would have thought that that is actually what you would have had these dogs do. But I mean, you know, Great Danes were once upon a time bred to hunt deer, and I don't know if Zoe and Zeus and Oliver are Great Danes we had growing up. I don't think any of them would have hunted so much as a treat that had rolled too far under the couch for themselves. So that also boggles the mind, but maybe it all comes down to nurture rather than nature, eh, Joanna? But alright guys, let's go ahead and we are going to let little Brittany with the mysterious blue jeans. You guys, we aren't doing one of the little Easter bunny mixes, or the unicorn mixes where we mix and match all of the different colors, but we could do those. You just have to put them in the suggestion box. Which, you know, is the comment section. But Brittany, let's go ahead and have you grow up, and I'm actually kind of nervous because this facial structure, this body posture, mixed with the very interesting, like, more rotund, more muscular frame of a bobcat, what are we going to get from our little Bobzois? Brittany? Oh. Oh yes. Oh yes. This. We've done good work today, friends. We have done good work. Oh, I don't even know where to look. And we've got the tail, and it's all crimpy with a little, like, itty bitty, like, bit of tiger stripes, and then we've got spots and skinny bodies. And do you even have a chin? You definitely have a nose bridge. Like, are you going to eat your food through a straw? Brittany, you're amazing. You are a true wonder of science, and you have just made my day. Wow. This is why we do these things, friends. This is why. Courtney, you have some big shoes to fill, but I have faith in you. Courtney, you're beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh. This was the perfect balance to Brittany, because look at Courtney. This is a reminder that sometimes we can end up with some beautiful, beautiful mixes that actually definitely, I think that Courtney might be showing up like in our Sims 4 Legacy as at least a guest star because she is so pretty. She would be perfect to breed with Toby! Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to share this immediately with the patrons. This is very important news. Canadian, actually, maybe I should be, you know, looking for a mate for Toby. Canadian, what do you think? Are you oh, wow. Oh, you're pretty too. Oh, my friends, I think I just found one of my new favorite crossbreeds, the Borzois, like, which I'm totally mispronouncing. Who should we go ahead and have them? Oh, hello, you're a very pretty one. Hi, Wolfie. But who should we go ahead and mix them with next because they are turning out amazing? Leo? Leo? I'm nodding. I can live with this. I like it. Looking pretty cute, looking pretty cool. Have to say, Courtney still sweeping me off my feet. Brittany. And then finally we have little Dino Wolf, who also actually grew up to look really amazing. This was so fun! This was so much more fun than I expected. But also, you know, when you really pick some animals that have that very unique body structure, gosh darn, you're going to learn that they were needed for a unique purpose at one point in time, and also you're going to end up with some amazing science mixes. All right, friends, what should we do with each of our lovely mixes? Who should we let free into the wild? Who should we invite into the homes of our legacy families? And who should we potentially go ahead and keep to the side to... Wow, Canadian is really beautiful. Who should we potentially keep to the side for possibly a LaBARKatory showdown, where we might start mixing some of the descendants of these experiments together to see what kind of chaos we could get. So alright friends, thank you so much for joining me on this adventure. If you could, do please leave all of those suggestions and in this box, and the complaints go in the box where we go ahead and we change the litter for the tigers. I totally will read those, yep. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!